The difference between you and the version of you who executes, who does everything that present you wants to do but is too afraid to do, the difference between you and them is it doesn't matter if there's a crowd, an audience. It doesn't matter if they feel a certain way. It doesn't matter if the weather isn't cooperating. It doesn't matter if everything seems to be falling apart in their lives. They show up and they execute anyways. Everyday life is giving all of us plenty of excuses not to show up and execute. Plenty of them. And we fall into the illusion of thinking that we have just infinite amount of tomorrows and we can just do whatever we want to today and still get what we want. We live in a microwaved reality where people just think that they can do whatever kind of effort they want to put in and they can do barely anything and still get the things that they desire. But it's not the case. It's not how things work. You cannot microwave the process. There's several things you must endure in order for you to reach the stages that you can stand on to the where you deserve these results that you're seeking. But every time you say, you know what, it's okay. I don't have to do it today. Oh, it's just one day. I can just go back to it tomorrow. I can just wait a bit and then I don't feel like it right now. Every time you do that, you're damaging your identity. You become the kind of person who doesn't execute, who doesn't follow through, who isn't dependable, who people can't look towards and lean on. You're not the rock. You end up being the person who builds their house on sand and not the rock. It's up to you. It's up to me every day to decide, am I going to do what's necessary today so I can live the life that I wish to live tomorrow? Everything we want is on the other side of a process. Everything that we desire is the separator, is the willingness to endure the uncomfortable feelings, the painful situations, the heavy, the suffering, the life gave me all kinds of reasons not to execute, not to show up and hold the line, hold my standard today. I got a late start in the sales field. I do residential sales, go to homes. I'm in Indiana right now, and it was feeling like 13 degrees. Yesterday it felt like negative 13 degrees. The cold. It's no joke. But that's a very good reason that people use in order to not get after it. But I have goals to hit. I set the standard and I will not allow myself to accumulate evidence, fuel for future depression because my subconscious mind is paying attention to everything. It's keeping track. When the moment counts, it's going to bring up, hey, yeah, you're not the person that you say you are. You didn't keep your word. You didn't execute on the standard. You stopped early when you had more in you. You said, you know what? It's cold. You decided to throw in the towel because you just didn't feel like it. It was too cold for you. Whatever the excuse is, whatever that looks like, it's not worth the feeling you will have to feel later. It's not worth the cost. It's not worth getting that receipt and seeing what you didn't execute on. It's not worth the negativity that comes, that taints your mindset. It doesn't happen instantly. It doesn't happen in the same moment where you feel it right away. It goes to the back files. It waits for those perfect moments and comes back. You know, you're really just lying to all these people. You're just getting the cheap dopamine hits from telling everybody about what you're going to do, but at the end of the day, you're not going to do it. I challenge you today to hold the standard, to set the goals, to Do everything in your power to ensure that you reach that you execute upon that. And then go to sleep tonight satisfied, accomplished, with a good sense of pride. Like, I could have stopped, I could have quit, I could have made all kinds of excuses and let them stop me, but I didn't. I executed anyways. That's the difference between you now and who you could be.